Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Give me a follow on Rumble at Jericho Green. Follow me on Rumble at Jericho Green and get all your green gear 20% off. Promo code America1, all caps, and the number 1. So here's some fucked up math for you. Today we're going to math class. Fucked up math class. So in 2016, or I guess technically 2017, when Trump was inaugurated, at his inauguration, there were about 8,000 National Guard troops there, just in case. For the Biden inauguration, there's going to be over 25,000 troops there. 8,000 versus 25,000. That's more than 3 times more troops for Biden than Trump. Why is that? Because you saw how crazy those fuckers were when Trump became president. No! Remember that fucking lady? No! All this shit. Campuses canceling classes. This is all true. Classes canceled on college campuses. Grief counselors on hand for people. Some lady came in my work the next day talking like this. I said, what happened? You get sick? No, I was yelling at the TV last night when Trump won. That kind of shit. In the face of all that, people, the extreme group, the extreme part of that group, we know are down to get together and destroy shit. Only 8,000 troops. And I'm not saying, they didn't care about Trump, so they gave him less troops. Nothing like that. I'm sure that's probably the standard number for presidents. Whatever. 8,000 for Trump, 25,000 for Bidenus pervertus. Why is that? Because they know people are pissed. And not saying people are going to come there and fuck shit up. But they know people are pissed off and they're going to be showing up to voice their opinions to Biden. They're going to show up. Now, hopefully it's all peaceful. Usually, this is a side where it is peaceful. Still a lot of information out there about what happened at the Capitol building. A lot. But they know people are pissed. They know they did something wrong. That's why they beefed up the security more than 3 times. Because they know they fucked up. They know people have a right to be mad, and they're going to be showing up every chance they get to let them know. Now, of course, the group that affects our life even more are the more local ones, state and local. Senators, congressmen, mayors, city councilmen, those are the ones that are most important to us. Obviously, the presidency is on a national level, but the president's policies don't affect us as much as the state and local level does. That's who we really need to concentrate on. Like I said the other day, Dianne Feinstein's old, decrepit, corrupt, sorry, worthless, appendix ass. I call those kind of politicians appendix politicians. You know why? Because they're worthless and we can do without them. She just filed her paperwork to run again in 2024 when she will be 90 years old. Incompetent. But those are the kind of people that affect us in our day-to-day lives. 8,000 troops versus 25,000 troops. See how they bring out the troops to protect their temple? Where were all these troops? Where was the help when our temples were burning? When our small businesses were burning? When David Dorn was getting shot and killed for a fucking flat screen? For the officer at the federal building in Oakland, forgive me for not remembering his name, being shot. The store owner in Dallas who got hit by somebody and it looked like he was dead when he fell on the ground. His body fell all twisted and contorted. Thought he broke his fucking back. The guy up in Portland who got kicked in his head for helping somebody. Where were the troops then? You want some more fucked up math? Here we go. California will not be out stupid it did. And there's no place more stupid than San Franshithole, aka Needles and Shit, California, aka the shitty city by the bay. In San Francisco, from January of 2020 to December of 2020, there were 699 overdoses from drugs, mostly fentanyl, 50 to 100 times more potent than heroin. Or it's what they put in heroin, whatever the fuck. I don't do fentanyl, but 50 to 100 times stronger, and it's cheap. So for the sake of math, 700 people died of overdoses in San Francisco from January to December 2020. And that's compared, when did all the COVID shit kick off? February? Compared to the 235 people that died from COVID in San Francisco. One more time. 700 versus 235. Any loss of life is terrible. I'm sure you talk to those families, they're all hurting the same. 700 versus 235. So you shut down everything. The tumbleweeds blowing through San Francisco right now for 235 people versus 700. Now they're doing these bullshit mandates. They're shutting everything down because of the numbers. So we will stick to the numbers. Dead 235 versus dead 700. I use this analogy all the time because I think it explains it perfectly. Let's say you're standing in the middle of a hallway, and on one end, charging you is a ravenous pit bull, foaming at the mouth, showing its teeth, coming to kill. On the other side, you have a little girl in a little dress with a balloon. Hi, wanna play? And you turn all your attention to the 3-year-old with the balloon. Never mind the ravenous pit bull bearing down on you that could literally rip your ass apart. But you're all concerned about this harmless little 3-year-old where she just wants to play in the sand. That's what this shit is like. You got 700 deaths from drugs, overdoses. Give a shit about that. That's not going to get us any power. We're not going to be able to shut down the city and the state from that. We know all about that. But this unknown shit, this COVID shit, we can shut people down. We can scare people into shutting shit down with that. It's not about our lives. They don't give a shit about our lives, obviously. You got 700 versus 235. It's not about our lives and safety, all right? There, I said it. The numbers let us know they don't give a fuck. All they want is power. If they would have had this genius idea to come up with a pandemic to shut us down earlier, they would have. If they could have gotten this through other means, they would have. It's not about us and our safety. It's about a power grab. It's about keeping people separated so we can't get together, put our ideas together, and rise the fuck up. The article I was reading, shout out to my boy Biz for sending it to me. The article was saying how one of the things, I guess is kind of known in that kind of community, is don't use alone, especially when you're fucking with fentanyl. Because you need somebody there to help you in case you OD. You know, you need to be together. But COVID says no, you need to be apart. You need to isolate. You need to shelter in place. You can't invite your buddies over to shoot heroin anymore. You got to do it on your own. And don't worry, you don't have to do it in the filth and squalor of a homeless camp. This is California, people. This is San Franshithole. No. Gather your things. Shake out the mites and rodents. Come on in. You have a brand new free room at the Hilton. Yes, this hotel you used to panhandle outside of and used to dream. Man, I sure wish I could afford a room there. Well, now you can. Come on down. Who's the next contestant on Homeless Hotel? So they get to go up in there for free. Well, now that I'm in here, how the fuck am I going to afford all my dope and my cigarettes and my weed and alcohol? Don't worry, man. We got that for you. San Francisco's picking up the bill. Jericho, they said that when they started that, it was going to be funded by private citizens. Bullshit. It's not funded by private citizens. It's funded by you and me. That's who it's funded by. So, you get to go up in that hotel, nice hotel, 4-star hotel, and shoot your dope in privacy on 300 count thread sheets. 300 thread count sheets. Lucky you. Makes me want to start using heroin. At least I get a nice room at the Hilton. It's not about the numbers. It's not about our life. All these numbers they've been telling us, this many people are going to die. We have to shut this down or this many people are going to die. Those many people did not fucking die. Not from COVID. These numbers that they're all wet for, these deaths that they want, they're coming, but not from COVID. So these people out here shooting up dope. Nobody's around. Next thing you know, somebody's foaming at the mouth and they're dead. They give a shit about us. How could they? COVID, 385,000 deaths. Cigarettes, 500,000. How does that make sense? Then they want us to take this vaccine that they came up with in 20 minutes. No thanks. Let me know. Show me a link to the video where Bill Gates and his kids are getting this shit put in their arm. Nope, I haven't seen that one yet. This is all bullshit. 700 dead from drugs. How long drugs been around? Don't give a fuck. This new thing, this sweet and sour sniffles come along. Stop. Stop everything. Whoa, stop. Everything. For this. Like I said yesterday, it should have been, here's the information. If you want to take your chances, come on out. If you're scared or susceptible to getting this shit, stay home. Other than that, business as usual. Because now that the economy is stopped, we have to restart it now. Now that we're out of schools and everything's shut down, we got to reopen them. So now there's going to be this timid moment like when two dogs meet each other for the first time. That highly tense moment where you don't know if they're going to fight or play. Where they're sniffing each other, walking around in a slow circle. You don't know which way it's going to go. That's how we're going to have to reconnect with each other. Kids are going to be like, huh? Are you real? Going to be walking around both going like this. Wow, you are real. You'll be looking at the play equipment like, what's that? It's this thing with the chains hanging down and a piece of rubber. Am I supposed to sit on that? It's this long plastic thing, kind of goes like this, and you with those stairs that go to the top, and you where was that? Slide. That's what that's a slide. Yeah, and the chains and the you go back. Swing. Yeah, swing. Oh shit! It's all coming back to me now. What's this? Tiny and soft stuff on my sandbox. Oh shit! It's like riding a bike. Yeah, I put my legs out and I bend them back and oh shit! Oh yeah! The kids got to go through that shit again. My daughter saw her friend for the first time. They cried. They hadn't seen each other since school let out, since they shut school down. These girls cried like they were coming back from battle. When are we going to learn it's not about our lives and our safety? They could give a shit. Look at all these fucking Democratic mayors that preside over these violent war zone shitholes. Now they're like, oh, fuck, we need to stop. Yeah, the lockdown ain't doing shit. How convenient. How convenient. Now you want to open shit? Now this doesn't fucking work? Now you're going with the real numbers, the truth about it? When are we going to be tired of getting fucked? When are we going to stand up from being bent over this barrel, pull up our trousers, and stop being fucked? Man, let me get the hell up out of here and go with my beautiful wife and kids. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Get your Jericho Green notification tone, link in the description box. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.